Hi children, how are you? Hope you are safe at home and following the videos. Right. See children, already we have completed lesson number 8, insects. Right? Yes. So in second term what we have learned? We have learned about animals, about birds and about insects. Right? Yes. See children, we can find many living things on the earth. And what is that supporting all these living things to live? Yes, plants. Plants, they are giving us food. They are giving aid and they are giving many things what we require, right? What we require for living, all this we are getting from plants. And how are the plants growing on the earth? On which they are growing? Yes, these plants they are growing on the soil. Okay, children? Yes. Now, in this lesson, in lesson number 9, we are going to learn about one more important thing, children. It is soil. Okay? Yes. In this lesson, we are going to learn about soil. Okay, this one, soil. What is soil and how it is used? See, children, soil. See, if you take the earth. See, if you take this is our earth, and small particles will be there on the earth, right? And that is called soil. Means the topmost layer of the earth is called soil. Okay? See, children, what is soil? The topmost layer. Otherwise, we can say the uppermost layer of the earth is called soil. Right? See, soil means the uppermost layer of the earth is called soil. And what is the use of this soil? See, children, if the plants want to grow, they will grow only on this soil. If we take out the topmost layer and if we plant the plants also, if we keep plants also, they will not grow because they will get all the nutrients, water, all this we will get from the soil only. The soil is the uppermost layer. Means, for example, if the earth is like this, we know the earth is round. See, children, the uppermost thing, see that on the top, the soil will be there. And this is used for growing the plants. The plants will not, if you take out this uppermost layer and if you dig a tree here and if you plant here a tree, it will not grow, children, because the plants will grow only on the topmost layer, that is soil. If you take out the top layer and if you plant the plants also, they will not grow. Why they will not grow? See, children, already we know that plants they should get water, plants they should get nutrients, all these we know, right? Yes, and only the topmost layer, the soil only will have all these things. The nutrients which help the plants to grow, the water which the plants get, all this, only the top layer will have. So, if you take out the soil, if you take out the topmost layer, and if you plant the plants also, there they will not grow. So, plants are not there, living things are not there, no? So, soil is also very important for us, right? Yes. Okay, madam, I understood. This soil is very important for us. Is this soil there when the earth is formed? No. See, children, when the earth is formed, already I told that it is a hot ball of burning. See, it is like a burning ball. When the earth was formed, it is like a burning ball, and slowly, because of rain, because of wind, the earth's layer has cooled down, and slowly the life has started. This we have learned in the previous lesson, right? Yes. See, children, when the earth was formed, it is very hot. When it is cooled down, there is no soil on the earth. We have only big mountains on the earth. We don't have any soil. But how did the soil form? Okay, so when the earth was formed, soil is not there, children. It was formed. It took thousands of years to form soil, which we are seeing now on the earth. Right? And this process, how this soil is formed on the earth, we will see now. Formation of soil. How the soil is formed on the earth. Right? See, children, when the earth was formed, we are saying that there are only mountains on the earth. Right? See, because of sunsheat, because of rain, because of snow, because of wind blowing, all this, because of all this, slowly the mountains started getting cracks in them. Okay, the mountains started cracking. Okay, so because of this, okay, after getting crackings, what will happen? They will come into smaller pieces. And because see these mountains slowly started becoming small and small pieces came out. Okay, and as the time passed, because of rain, because of flowing water, because of snow, because of the sun's heat, all this, slowly these small particles again started breaking to form soil. And this process is called, see, slowly the mountains, because of sun, because of snow, because of rain, wind, because of all this, the mountains started cracking and becoming small stones and pebbles, right? After this, because of the same conditions, these pebbles started breaking down and they formed soil. Okay, children? And this process, the formation of soil from the big rocks, is called weathering. Children, what is the definition of weathering, children? The breaking up of rocks, into smaller pieces to form soil is called weathering. Means the big rocks forming into small pieces is called weathering. Okay, children? So weathering means the breaking up of rocks into smaller pieces to form soil is called weathering. So, okay, children. Okay, madam. So here I will do for today. I will do one thing. I will take a big stone. I will keep on my terrace. And tomorrow morning soil will come? No. See, children, this process, yes, the soil is formed from the rock soil, but it takes thousands of years to form this soil. Overnight, the soil will not come, children. If you take a big rock and keep on your terrace and morning, if you see, it will not come, it will not become into soil. It takes thousands of years to form soil, children. Okay? The process is same, but it will not happen in overnight. It takes thousands of years to form soil. Okay, children? Yes. So this is how the soil is formed. Now we can see what are the layers of soil. Okay? Okay, children, now we will see what are the layers of the soil. See, children, if you start digging the soil, all the soil will not be the same. See, the topmost layer will be of small grains and it will be very soft. When we go deeper, small pebbles and small stones we can see. If you go still deeper, see there you can see big rocks. Okay? And if you still go deeper, then there you can see very big rocks. Okay, so here the layers of soil will not be all the same. Okay, and depending upon the size of these pebbles and growing of plants, this soil layer is divided into 4 layers. See, the first one, the layer on which the plants grow is called topsoil. And this topsoil is the soil where plants will grow, children. Only this topsoil plants will grow. Okay, because why only on the topsoil plants will grow? Because this topsoil can hold more water and it has more humus. What is meant by humus, children? See, I am saying that this top layer, it holds more water and more humus. See, children, what is humus? See, children, we know that when the plants or animals are dead, they will decompose, they will start decaying, and slowly it mixes with the soil. Okay, slowly it mixes with the soil, and the dead plants and animals which was mixed with the soil, it is used by plants as nutrients. See, we eat food to grow nicely, right? In the same way, plants use this humus, means the dead parts which were mixed in the soil. Their plants will use. So, here in the topsoil, the grains are very small, very nice for a plant to grow, and this topsoil has more water and it has more humus. So the plants will grow only on the topsoil. If you spoil this topsoil, then there we can after that we can't grow plants. Okay, children? So here the first layer, the top layer on which plants grow are called topsoil. And next, when we go deeper, after topsoil we can find subsoil. In this subsoil, children, small pebbles will be there. stones and small pebbles will be found in this subsoil. And this subsoil has, in the subsoil plants will not grow, children. Only few plants. If you try, we can grow only few plants. Because here there is less water and less humus. Madam, here plants will not grow. No, plants will not grow. But here one thing is, if the trees are very big, only few trees roots will grow into this subsoil. There we cannot find any water, or we can find only less water and less humus. So here in the subsoil, what we can find? We can find small stone and pebbles. If you go deeper under the subsoil we can find bedrock. Okay, children, under the soil we can find bedrock, and in this bedrock we can find big rocks. And here no plant is grown, because here we can't find water, we can't find any humus also. So here this bedrock has big rocks. Okay, children, if you go still deeper, there we can find the parent rock layer. Okay, here what is that parent rock layer? See, children, starting before before weathering, how the stones will be very big, right? Yes. Here unweathered rocks will be there. Means the rocks which were not changed, which were not converted into soil. Okay, before converting into soil, how the stones will be very big, no? So those big stones will be there in this parent rock layer. Okay, children. So these are the 4 layers of the soil. What are the 4 layers, children? Topsoil, subsoil, bedrock and parent rock. Where do the plants grow, children? Yes, the plants will grow only in the topsoil layer. Why? Because here in the topsoil they can get more water and more humus. After topsoil we have subsoil. Okay, in this subsoil layer we have less water and less humus. Here plants will not grow properly. Only few plants which are very big, their roots will extend into this layer, but here the plants will not grow. After subsoil we can find bedrock layer, and this bedrock layer contains big stones, and here no plant will grow. Right? Yes. After bedrock you can get parent rock layer, and in this parent rock layer you have unweathered rocks. Unweathered rocks means the rocks which were not undergoing any weathering. Means, see, this rock is so very deep, no? So there we will not get any sun heat, otherwise we will not get any snow, right? So the rocks there will be defined like that only, and it will be very big rocks. Okay, children? So this is all about the layers of the soil. So in this session what we have learned, children? We have learned about how the soil is formed and what are the layers of the soil. Okay, children? Read the textbook. Okay, children? Take care.